I'm currently here in Cummins on the Eyre Peninsula, about 45 minutes north of Port Lincoln. Conditions are fine at the moment. Residents are currently cleaning up today and yesterday after the Polina Creek, a couple of kilometres out of Cummins, burst its banks, sending floodwaters through the town. Residents that we talked to on Thursday hadn't seen this since 1956, so there was quite a bit of water through the town, extending to the showgrounds and to a few blocks as well. Further north of Cummins, around 45 minutes, at a place called Mitchell, there was some extreme weather up there on Wednesday night on Australia Day. A freak storm ripped through there, causing 2 homes to be destroyed. 2 families are left homeless, and we spoke to them on Thursday, and the scenes there were, just astonishing. There were trees ripped up, stobie poles bent to the ground, houses with no roofs, and one house completely destroyed. With the family left homeless. So there is a bit of clean-up to go. As you said, the state, the Premier announced yesterday that South Australia is going into a state of emergency with this wild weather, and there is forecast more to come.
Dylan, this wild weather has led to some road closures as well. Talk us through that.
Yeah, that's right. The Stuart Highway was closed in Cummins on Thursday, meaning Cummins was cut off to Port Lincoln and the surrounds. The council and the SES and the CFS put mounds of dirt just out of Cummins to try and direct the floodwaters away from the town. So that was closed off for quite some time. That has since reopened, and traffic is moving to and from freely. The Stuart Highway in the mid-north of the state is still closed at Glandambo. So that is a major freight route up to Coober Pedy and up through the Northern Territory. So truck drivers have now had to be diverted back to Port Augusta and go through Western New South Wales, up through Queensland and then into the Northern Territory. Authorities are hoping to reopen that road sometime this weekend, but they just don't know.
Dylan, talk to us a little bit more about the rail lines that have been affected here. When will, as I believe it, I think repairs has just started, but when will they be up and running again?
Yeah, that's right. The rail lines have been affected through to WA and through to the Northern Territory. The rail company that owns the lines are working hard to reopen them. We've heard that they're not going to be reopened for another 10 days, so they're working around the clock to try and repair the damage. We understand some parts of the track have been washed away due to floodwaters, so they're working around the clock to try and get those railway lines back in operation to deliver, crucial freight and goods to those communities.
All right, Dylan Smith there reporting for us from South Australia. Thank you. We are going to go on to more wild weather forecasts that's been forecast across the country this weekend. This is after severe thunderstorms, heavy rain, hail and damaging winds lashed Melbourne and parts of regional Victoria overnight. A severe weather warning for the state has been lifted. However, authorities are warning people to avoid unnecessary travel and prepare for flash flooding. While in Queensland, parts of far north are set to receive more rain and thunderstorms today as an active monsoonal trough continues to track across the region.